Millville Soccer, brought to you by Quinn Broadcasting.
Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Gittone Stadium, where today the rivalry continues. Vineland hosting Millville in both boys and girls soccer. I'm Fred Melendez along with Ariel Melendez. And Ariel, these four teams are looking for turning around their season, to say the least.
Yeah, regardless of the outcomes of today's game, somebody is going to get their first win of the season. Both boys, which kicks off at around 4:30, and the girls at 7 o'clock. But starting with the boys, I'm going to start with Millville's side. They've got to find a way to get some offense. They've been shut out in all three games this season, and not by low scores either. So it's been a tough go, but we talked to Coach Varga earlier this season. He said it's a young team. Right. So there's obviously a lot of learning to go on with this team. And Vineland on the other side, kind of an odd record so far, 0-1-2. I know they have a 1-1 tie. I don't know if their other tie was 0-0.
It was.
So kind of a little bit of an odd quirk in their schedule as well, but they're looking to get on track as well. So somebody will end up with a win tonight. You'll just have to find out a little bit who that is.
And, of course, it could end tied, too, so who knows?
You know what? It could end in any different way, but on Millville, for Millville's sake at least, they just want to put the ball in the back of the net and go from there.
All right, just to mention the head coaches for the teams here. Vineland head coach for the boys is Santiago Garzon. Christian Varga is the boys coach for Millville. On the other side, Alyssa Nanny is the Vineland head coach for the girls, and for Millville girls, it's Anthony Gansey. So those are the teams we're going to be covering for you. Stick around. High school soccer right here on Quinn Broadcasting.
Many people treat their health like a game. With the Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Our mental health services focus on the emotions and behaviors that affect your overall well-being and features psychiatric, counseling, and addiction services, including our exclusive Fresh Start program, designed to help combat the opioid epidemic in our communities, plus all the other specialties you expect from Complete Care. Level up your health with us. The Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
Millville Soccer, brought to you by Quinn Broadcasting.
All right, we're just about set for the start of today's game, the first of two here on Quinn Broadcasting. The boys will lead it off, Millville versus Vineland. And again, as we mentioned, all four teams that will be in competition are looking for their first wins of the season. So you know Ariel Melendez. I'm Fred Melendez, by the way, just in case you didn't know. Ariel, these two teams, both boys and girls, will be certainly fighting to get that first win today.
Yeah, it's been a little bit of a struggle pretty much all the way around for both the boys squads that'll be kicking off in just a little bit, and the girls later tonight. Again, as we said kind of during the intro, somebody's going to get a win. Somebody's going to get their first win. Someone's obviously a tough start. Will continue as both teams are getting on the field. We do have some starters for you that we could toss out while they're kind of getting the rules and whatnot. So we'll take a look at the visiting Thunderbolts first.
All right, Millville boys in goal will be Zach Bentavenia. He is wearing number 0. Otherwise, number 1 will be Drew Finch. Number 3, let me make sure I got that. I'm trying to look that. Number 3 will be Josh Butcher. And Sam Young will be number 6. Number 7 will be Riley Andrews. Maureen Ruiz will be wearing number 9. Albertson Gonzalez will be number 10. Jameer Baldwin, number 11. And the other 3 starters, number 15, Brecken Sloan. Number 16, Tommy Greco, and number 19, Aiden Scott. So those are your starters for Millville.
And then taking a look at Vineland's side. So starting in net is Rich Pepe. And going down in order, number 0, Ernie Bernhardt. Number 1, Jacob Brown. Number 3, Saheed Maitland. Number 5, Anthony Roman. Number 7, Alan Perez. Number 9, Luke Baruffi. Number 10, Kevin Acampo. Number 11, Claude Neary Jr. Number 12, Chase Bermudez. And number 20, Gabriel Garton.
All right, so there's their starting lineups. Again, the officials at the midfield area explaining all the rules as they do prior to every game, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, rules, sportsmanship, kind of giving them that talk, we're all going to be respectful, you guys respect us, we'll respect you, kind of the whole spiel. And then the captains here will also meet in do they do a coin toss in soccer?
Not that I'm aware of.
On who picks what side to
It looks
start
like
on?
they've already picked their sides to me. Vineland will be defending the goal to our left. Millville will apparently be attending the goal to our right. Now, of course, soccer is one of those sports where it's just nonstop action, even though the ball does go out of bounds quite often. The clock, I believe, continues to run throughout all that. They may stop it after a goal, but I think that's the only stoppage of the clock.
No,
they keep the clock going?
It's
been a while since
we've done
soccer.
It's usually the clock runs the whole time, and then you have what's called stoppage time.
See, you would know that because...
Well, that doesn't mean I remember what I did. I graduated in 2012. Yeah, it doesn't mean I remember what happened in high school. But as far as I know, now high school could be a little bit different. But as far as I know, the clock runs the whole time, unless even through injury or anything like that. Because what they'll do is, after in this case, 40 minutes.
There is a coin flip, by the way.
There'll be stoppage time. See,
there is a coin flip.
I knew what I was talking about. So
there you go.
We'll find out if what you just said about defending which side is correct. Still.
That's right. They may switch on me.
No, most likely it probably is the same that you just said, but we'll see. No, they are switching sides. Oh no, they're just shaking hands up. I thought it was going to be like actually they're switching sides.
Yes, prove me wrong, guys.
Well, I was going to say I imagined you had to pick which side you wanted to start on, so we'll find out for sure in just a little bit. Should be momentarily away from kickoff here at Gittone Stadium here in Vineland, but yeah, to sum it all up, it should be a running clock the entire time. And then any stoppage minutes, which we won't know how much of stoppage time there will be. And it does end up being correct. Millville is going to defend to our right and Vineland to our left. So that at least is still right. But we'll kind of just keep an eye on things as each half comes to an end on maybe how much stoppage time we have. But because our clock will obviously say 0, but that doesn't mean that, the game or the half in that regard is over, but I think we're just about ready to get going here.
Yeah, they keep that, as you call it, extra time
on the field,
so there is no way of knowing. The officials keep track of that.
Yeah, I don't know if the officials will maybe put a hand up and let you know how much stoppage time, or it's just kind of going to be when I blow the whistle, just stop playing. But we'll find that one out.
So both teams going through their pregame huddles. That last word of inspiration for every play that you make, and I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of intensity out on the field today.
Yeah, as you'll see later on, Coach Varga in his interview, I asked him, I said, would it help bring in confidence, give you a bit of confidence going up against a rival? And he was basically like, if you can't get up for this game, I don't know what you're doing.
Right.
So it's rivalry night. It's two teams that are struggling, and both definitely want to not only get on the scoreboard, but get that first win. So it looks like Vineland will play with the ball to start the half, or start the game, and then Millville will get it to start in the second half.
All right, so we're just about set. The official checks both goalies, making sure they're ready to roll. And once he gets the okay from both sides, you will hear the whistle, and here we go. So Vineland will start with possession. The drop pass all the way back to the defensive area so that they can set up their offense. Good pursuit there by number 10 for Millville, trying to pressure Albertson Gonzalez, but Vineland gets out of that, and they switch it up to the left wing, taken away, though, by Millville. That is Riley Andrews who makes the pick. Millville with control. And it's taken away momentarily, but good cover there. Good cover by number 16. That is Tony Greco, who gets it upfield for a moment. Almost goes out of bounds, but it's kept in. Now it does go out of bounds off Millville. So a throw-in for the Vineland Fighting Clan.
And I'll tell you, I had to remember that playing soccer on a football field, our out-of-bounds line is a little bit bigger than it normally would be.
Right.
If this was football, as the ball would end up going out of bounds pretty much almost immediately after bringing it back in, so Millville with a chance here.
So Millville will get the throw in from Josh Butcher. Ball is knocked down, and fighting for control at midfield right now is the Thunderbolts. They get it. Picked off, and now Vineland will cut the other way.
They have to put a little bit more on that pass. That was an easy interception.
Ball is in control of Luke Baruffi, a very key player for Vineland. He has the 2 goals of the season for the Fighting Clan. Ball is in the box, but Millville's defense steps up, taken back down, however, by number 20. That's Gabriel Garten. Trying to see if anybody can set up their offense by passing the ball around. Garten again with the ball.
Yeah, nice job of pressure of shielding off, too, as that one ends up going out of bounds. That was a really nice job here by Jameer Baldwin to shield off the Vineland player and force it out of bounds.
Yeah, they'll shield that off as well to get a goal kick.
Again, Baldwin, they're doing a good job just to make sure that Millville will have a chance to kind of refresh and set up here. As Vineland has spent a little bit more time in the offensive zone in this last minute or so, but Millville's done a really good job on defense of not allowing the ball to get back to their goaltender.
So the goal kick is handled, and the ball is now at not quite midfield. Millville does control. They look to send it around as Saheed Maitland gets it up to number 6, Tony Gonzalez.
Well, I was going to say that's Vineland roster.
I'm reading the wrong team. Okay. Thank you for correcting me on that. All right, so ball is at midfield, and now Vineland does control it. That is Anthony Roman. Good pick. Good defensive play there.
Yeah, that was Drew Finch. Did a nice job to get that one away briefly, but Vineland does get it back. Jacob Brown with it to try to send it into the middle. Yeah, it ended up working out for Vineland, but there was a little bit of confusion there between Brown and Bermudez on who was going to touch it.
Long lead feed, and I think they're going to call it offside.
Yeah, that was a good run by Vineland.
It was.
Their first real opportunity. And just a little bit too far off was Kevin Acampo.
There's that feed, and it almost timed it perfectly, to be quite honest, because once the ball is kicked, you can rush the net.
You kind of have to time it just right as that one boomed down the field on the free kick.
Vineland's just not letting Millville penetrate, but they're trying once again. Go right side. Good cutoff there. Good fight for the ball.
Yeah,
like I said, we're going to see a lot of that.
It was Riley Andrews there. A nice little spin move.
Robert Dixon, number 13. Ball is out of bounds off Vineland, so Millville will get a throw in.
If that's Robert Dixon, then either Millville changed one of their starters or made a substitution. Probably made a substitution we just didn't catch.
Ball is lofted up into the air. Jacob Brown trying to reel it in for Vineland. Millville takes it away.
Sam Young doing a good job shielding, but eventually does have that one taken away by Brown.
It's a good double team by Vineland, and now we'll get probably a direct kick.
Yeah, taken down on the play. That was Drew Finch. Wearing the old-fashioned face mask here.
Well, here's a chance for Millville to set something up. They crowd the box a little bit.
Yeah, so that's Tommy Greco, who will take the free kick.
Just tries to punch it in, and it's right on the goaltender. So the goaltender makes the first save of the game. That's Rich Pepe. So Vineland will now get a free kick. And a goal kick, actually.
Yeah, he's going to take his time and kind of letting his teammates know to get back as that one's over midfield.
For those goalies.
Double head ball there.
Stay on the goalie the entire time.
Good block up, but good persistence there.
Okay, I think
that was Josh Butcher making some good defensive effort. He still has the ball, works it around one man, and now he's going to wind up losing it.
Yeah, he kind of bobbled at his feet a little bit. He made a couple of really nice moves. Threw a couple of forwards to get it up, but just couldn't control it at the end.
Nice step up. That's how you step up. Zach Bentavina.
Yeah, he had Miri Jr. in the vicinity.
So there you have it. Both teams now have a goalie save. Millville trying to control it, settle it down. They go left wing side. Drop pass.
Yeah, that's Young.
he shows a little bit of good foot control. We've seen him already do a couple of good things for Millville defensively. This one's going to go all the way back to the goaltender, so Rich Pepe will just control it and just gets it right back into play.
Yeah, trying to get his team up quickly because he didn't waste any time in throwing that one down.
Vineland crosses midfield, and that one is going to go out of bounds.
Yeah, a little bit too far out of the reach of a combo, so Pennsylvania's just going to watch that one go out of bounds. And taking the goal kick again for Millville will be Jameer Baldwin.
0-0, just about 6.5 minutes into this game. Ball's put back in play, up the middle of the field. Back and forth battle for it right now. Vineland wins it momentarily, and we're going to get a free kick here.
Yeah, not very happy.
Check, you hear me?
Is Andrews. He's the one who made the contact. Kind of put the hands on the head. I have a feeling he didn't. It was more of he didn't agree more than what did I do. But as Gabriel Garton will be the one to take it.
And again, Vineland will crowd the area.
Yeah, Garton's a bit far out, so we'll see if he just puts this one on net or if he's maybe looking for somebody specific.
40 yards away from the kick, he just loops it into play. But
yeah, he was hoping to get somebody's hand.
Good defense.
Yeah, it gets Millville instead.
Ball is up the middle
That's
of the
nice,
field.
Nice through ball by Andrews, but looks like he was looking for Gonzalez.
Bernhardt goes back to his goaltender, Rich Pepe. They'll try the left side this time. Long feed. And does he keep it in? Actually, I think that's going to be Millville. No? Vineland's ball?
No, Vineland tried it.
Goal, yeah.
No, Vineland tried it. he tried to, that was a combo, tried to see. If I just do it really quickly, they won't even notice.
Yeah.
Vineland does it. And
good defense.
And then good offense.
Here we go. And on the attack, looking to throw the ball through.
Ooh, and
the defender.
Pepe's probably breathing a sigh of relief because he wasn't exactly hustling after that ball, assuming it was going out of bounds. Now it did, of course, but his defender kind of put it in a tough area.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was going to say, was that number 5? Because if so, that was more.
So the result being that since it was Vineland who kicked it over the goal line, Millville will get a corner kick here.
Yeah, this will be Sam Young takes the corner.
Again, this is one of those good offensive plays, sequences if you can get it right to the right person in the box.
And we'll see Millville likely will crash the net once the kick is made.
Line drive. Ball is down, and Vineland does clear it nicely. Millville sends it right back in, but Pepe will make the save and therefore get the chance to get the ball back to his teammates.
Yeah, the height advantage helped Pepe a little bit because that took a tough bounce right in front of him, but made the save quite easily.
Just kept in along that left sideline. Blocked off that time. Millville on the rush, right wing side. Ahead of the pack, looking to keep it in, and was it knocked out by Vineland? I think they're going to get another corner kick, Millville.
Subs.
Yeah, that was Ruiz. He was along the sideline looking for, maybe a chance to get it over. Let's see if he's the one that ends up taking it. Actually, it might just be the way he was lined up, I wasn't sure. No, it isn't.
Kick is placed into the box. On the backside, not quite getting a shot on goal, and it goes off of Millville.
Yeah, that was Jameer Baldwin. He was trying to get his head on it. Got more of his body than anything, but...
So Vineland will get a goal kick out of all that. Almost 11 minutes into this first half, no score in the game. Kicked into the middle of the field. Now a couple of head balls. Finally, the ball does land back on earth. And a good move. Can't use your hands, as you know. That's why he didn't want to touch that with his elbow or anything.
Yeah, sometimes if they can tell it's accidental, they might let you get away with it, but Vineland, quick throw in, and you see,
Good defense again. Vineland's put the main focus on the offense from what I've seen. That even though Millville's had a couple of corner kicks.
yeah, that's been probably the majority of Millville being able to get down into the offensive end, but they'll try to break here. And
Wow.
I was
waiting
a
for
little
that.
bit of a late,
There was definitely a push there.
that was a little, yeah, that was Luke Baruffi who tried to keep going with it.
Yeah. There's the head ball action at the
We'll
midfield
see
area.
We'll see it in a second here. That's Baruffi now. Trying to get the ball away, and right there.
Yeah. Kind of gave a little extra shove to Riley Andrews. So here's the kick. That one is deflected upward. Trying to keep it in play, and it unfortunately cannot do it.
Yeah, there was not much that Dixon was really able to do there. It was kind of a high bounce.
It should be a goal kick, I think. They're awarding Millville a corner?
So Dixon must have not touched it.
Okay.
You've got a much better angle than I do.
Yeah, I thought it went directly out on the Millville kick, but that corner kick goes all the way across, and Vineland will cover it up the sideline. And again, good pursuit by both teams, but Vineland emerges for a second only, though.
I believe that was Baldwin knocking it away.
All right, Vineland getting back control. Claude Meary Jr. Ball goes out of bounds.
Sorry, that might have been Gonzalez. Being 5'2", can't exactly see out the window. I'm going to make that honest.
There's a good lead ball, but again, that's how a goalie should read the ball. Zach Bentavenia came out, noticed the on-charging rush by Vineland, and just smartly came out to corral the ball.
Yeah, you always got to be certain as a goaltender in those situations where you just have to commit. You don't want to put yourself in between because that gives the advantage to the offense. That's Baldwin now.
All right, Vineland looked to set up, but that's a good kick out.
It's Andrews.
Riley Andrews with that defense.
Yeah, he's done a nice job on the midfield side, cutting it off before it gets to his defense.
And the ball rolls. No, it didn't quite go out of bounds.
It looked like he was getting ready for throwing, but
yeah. All right, look, a good block of the ball, and
Butcher.
High feed and a bit of a push from behind, but no call. In the middle of the field. And that's
at that point.
Out.
Well, actually, I think they're going to get him on the offside. The flag does go straight out.
Tough break for the Fighting Clan there.
Yeah, because Millville just decided we're going to stop the pressure. Butcher kicked it out of bounds, but they end up calling Vineland for the offside instead.
So an indirect kick for the Millville squad. Tommy Greco will handle it. Gets it across the 50 and trying to head it beyond.
Yeah, that was Drew Finch who got up in the air for it, but kind of pushed himself off of a Vineland player to do so. And you'll see here a booming kick down the field, but you can notice it right there.
Yeah.
You can't.
A little too out of control.
And it's kind of the unfortunate situation when you're trying to jump up for a ball, your body kind of flails a little bit, so it'll be Vineland who sends it back down.
And it was Gabriel Garten for Vineland that took the brunt of that. Millville in control on defense.
Yeah, Finch.
And they're going to get it back to their goal.
Finch goes back to Butcher, and Butcher just says, "Here, Bentavenia, why don't you just send this one up?"
Oh, they got it. Had he gotten that one through, that one looked like it was going to be a dangerous situation.
Yeah, that was Andrews who had the chance, as that one does go out of bounds. So Millville will maintain possession as we get a couple substitutions on both sides.
So Millville will have a throw-in on their right wing side.
Baldwin will send it in for the Thunderbolts.
That one's knocked out again by Vineland, so we'll redo the throw-in. Alley-ooping, knocked down by the Vineland header. And again,
Yeah, stuck in a couple.
good efforts there again. Riley Andrews really making a force out of there, showing a lot of ball control and a little bit of fight along the way. Good fight, not actual fist fight.
Now we'll have another substitution here for Millville as we're getting close to the halfway mark of this first half.
So Millville gets another throw in into the middle of the box area. It goes through all the white jerseys, however, and cleared all the way across to the right wing side for Vineland.
And Baldwin, if that ends up going to Millville, that was kind of a smart play. He put the shoulder in a little bit to force that ball to go out Vineland. I believe it should stay with Millville. Yeah, sometimes when you don't have a play, just kick it against the other player and you'll get a chance with the throw, and as Millville's done a couple times now.
Butcher with the throw in. It's going to go right to the goalie, so no harm on
Went
that one.
off either the head or the shoulder of Andrews, who again was involved in the play. He's been probably one of the most notable players for Millville so far.
Rich Pepe just flings it out in front of himself. Now he's going to look where he's going to kick the ball.
Oh, yeah, he's got no one in the
I'll tell you
area,
what.
so he's just going to keep going as far as he can.
Yeah, absolutely. He's wound up being at the 20-yard line. Millville knocks the ball back the other way. Vineland covering it, putting it into the middle of the field. Now we have a whistle.
Yeah, there was a little bit too much contact. Again, it was almost looked like they were going to let the play continue, but a lot of the time it also depends who touches the ball next. Sometimes they will let the team play on, so if Vineland had gotten possession, they may have just let that play continue. At least that's typically how it goes in soccer, is if the offending team gets possession, they'll blow it dead, but if the team, who got fouled continues, they'll play on.
Chase Bermudez with a nice long ball, but again, Millville's defense momentarily heads it out. Ball in the middle of the field, good control, and nice feed up the middle.
That was Gonzalez to Andrews.
Andrews is going to get it back, tries to feed through, but he's blocked off by Jacob Brown for Vineland.
Millville showing some good pursuit of the ball here. I think we just had a little bit too much arm contact as the two got tangled up a little bit.
So Vineland will get an indirect kick.
Open up, boys, open up.
It looks like Kevin Ocampo.
Well, no, it's
Number
Bermudez
12.
now.
Number
Yeah,
12.
Bermudez.
Okay. Looked like 10 to me for a moment, but Vineland setting up its attack force. 4 across, 1 in the middle, and 2 others.
Yeah, he decides just to go to the teammate right in front of him. He'll play a little bit of catch.
Again, Millville doing a nice job of stepping up defensively. This one will be knocked back in by Vineland. Good stop there by Drew Finch.
Goes up a couple Vineland players first before Millville gets it back.
Got away from 2 players. Some nifty footwork there, but Vineland recovers.
That was Finch. Yeah. Well, he kind of grabbed him more than anything. I believe that was Andrews again. Kind of put the arms around Garton.
So as we watch the replay, kind of a reverse cycle kick.
Yeah, he kind
here's the push,
of gets him a little bit, but well, no, it hasn't happened yet.
Meanwhile, the ball goes out of bounds along that left wing side for Vineland. It's going to go off Vineland last, so another goal kick for the Thunderbolts.
And it's going to be taken this time by Pennsylvania.
$19:15 left in this first half. Neither team has dented the other team's net, so we're scoreless. Ball's going to go out near the 40-yard line. Kind of a reverse kind of hop. Oh, nice job. That was Jacob Brown getting the ball to Anthony Cascabis. Vineland's throw in. Goes past the intended receiver of the ball, and
Barufi was looking for it.
Vineland again looking to set up its attack. Cascabis along that right wing. Gets it across back into the center of the field. Barufi with it. Again, nice defense. Bit of a pull down. Yep, they got the call.
Yeah, that's Gonzalez who knocked the ball away from Millville and then draws the indirect kick here. Looks like it'll be Sloan. Well, no, Sloan's going to set it up. Let's see, he's going to leave it.
Number 6 getting ready to kick Santa on.
16.
16.
That is Greco. We're trying our best.
Yep, the numbers are not quite that big, but we'll get them. Oh, nice long kick into the offensive attack zone. Millville will try to settle it down and draw something. Now they send it back. And unfortunately, missing it was Jameer Baldwin.
You'll see this a lot, too, in soccer, is when you don't really have anything set up, as taking that one away is Vineland. I'll get back to that thought in a minute.
Some good speed there by Jonathan Ridley. Ball into the middle, or closer to the middle. Nice feed. But again, Millville's defense cuts that off, and now they send it out of bounds. So the Vineland Fighting Clan will get a throw-in.
Actually, it's a Millville.
Oh, I thought Millville kicked that out.
Yeah, so Baldwin will toss it in.
All right. And that one's kicked into the stands.
And that one will go. It'll be Vineland again.
That one heads all the way out
that was
to the
Finch.
school area.
That was Finch.
What could have been a souvenir for the fans winds up in the high school gymnasium or something. Oh, nice move there. That's Garten getting through for a moment, tries to center it, and it's kicked out.
I don't know if he was trying to put it up in the air a little bit more, but that pass ends up easily being defended, so they'll try again.
Kevin Ocampo moving towards the goal. Good drop pass. The shot is wide.
I don't know that Ridley was ready because the ball came to him and he almost hesitated. We won't catch it there as that one goes well wide, but the pass nearly goes by him as he almost wasn't ready for it. As he had a really good opportunity if he had maybe gotten that right away. But still a good chance for Vineland goes wide.
So Bentavenia with the goal kick. Off Vineland. And that one is controlled by Millville momentarily.
Yeah, but that one will go out. Baldwin was just trying to get it out of harm's way quickly, but the way the spin was on the ball, it just knocks it out of bounds.
Ocampo with the throw-in. And Millville will send it out again, so we'll get another throw-in.
Yeah, that was Ridley with another chance. Just couldn't quite control it. Yeah, Millville just wanted to kind of reset the play. Get their defenders back.
All right, so the throw-in is Vineland. They send it back to number 5, Anthony Roman. Shot towards the net, and a good save. Bentavenia comes up with the save.
And used all of that reach to make the save there.
Once again, you can join us in various ways on Channel 22, Quinn Broadcasting Facebook Live, Quinn Broadcasting YouTube Live. I want to make mention of some of the folks that are watching with us. Garrett Suey is with us. Dale Kershaw, Tiffany Groover, Heriberto Jimenez. I've got to throw that in there. He is watching, as is Bree Eva, I guess. Hopefully I got that right. So thank you for watching, as we always appreciate bringing you whatever sports we can, whether it's football, soccer, basketball, softball, baseball. We enjoy it very much, and we love the fact that you enjoy it just as much watching your local athletes compete against each other. This is the classic matchup, of course, Vineland and Millville facing off twice today. This time on the boys' side, and later on we'll have the girls' soccer game for you.
Yeah, good setup here as Barufi will take the kick. You see you don't see him in this shot, but a couple of Millville players building the wall a little bit in front of him to try and block this one.
At the net, good save again.
And nice shot by Bensavenia.
That was Barufi who took that solid shot, but Bentavania answers. Now here come the Fighting Clan once again.
Yeah,
but
that one was too far ahead of Barufi, and you just see him hit the deck like, oh, that was our chance.
That was it.
I believe that was Garton who passed just a little bit too far out of Barufi's reach.
Want to welcome Derek Mosley and Jaquan Ledbetter to the broadcast. Thank you for watching. Again, another goal kick for Millville. Scoreless action as we approach 13:15 left on the official clock. Ball gets away and kept in by Millville.
Yeah, it went right through Baldwin, but
now we get a whistle, and I guess they're going to call it out of bounds.
yeah, they said it was close. It's a little hard to tell from this far across the field, but
nice check there as it looked like Gabriel Garton was getting set to take a nice shot. Again, drilled out of bounds by Millville, so Vineland will get a throw in. Quickly done. That's what you want to do, get that quick play going and maybe catch the defense a little off guard.
yeah, so Vineland forced to just kick it out of bounds as Millville had a break on the side. Kicking it out was Roman just to slow things down. We get a couple more substitutions.
Yeah, with the way the action goes, it's non-stop running.
Yeah, it's a little hard to get the substitutions.
Oh, nice tip pass and give and go, but that is cut off.
Yeah, and putting his arm out was Ridley. He really wanted that one, thought he had a good break.
We got a whistle, and we're going to get
I think this is
an illegal throw. I'm not sure what that signal is.
well, it's going to go to Millville. I know that. Varga kind of signaled right away, like, hey, that didn't seem like a legal play.
So Millville trying to cut up the right wing. Drop pass. Defended and taken away by Vineland. Good lead ball, but Millville will cut that off and just chip it out of bounds.
He was looking for Ridley, who lost a step or two on the defender, so wasn't quite able to take advantage of that.
Gabriel Garton will throw the ball back into play. Vineland's offense moving into position. Here's the throw. Goes to the left side. Trying to track it down is Kevin Ocampo. Goes out of bounds and Millville will get him. They pass through in between two Vineland players, but again, Vineland doing a good job of closing things off. Millville, though, does get it up to the midfield area where Vineland will be in total control of the ball. Long lead pass, knocked down. Vineland still controls.
That's Barufi.
Looking for the through ball. Now it's drilled back to the 35-yard line. There's back and forth that contact between two players. Vineland will just set it up from the back. Tony Gonzalez looking to put it into the middle. Head ball straight up into the air again, and the goalie comes out and makes sure that nothing bad occurs there.
Yeah, that was Kaskabis who had the last touch on it, and yeah, good idea by Bensavenia. Just to grab the ball and send it up for Millville.
Nice kick to the midfield area, but Vineland again doing a good job of being the first to touch it after the goal kick. Alan Perez drops it back. Perez gets the return into the middle of the field, but a man that we've called quite a bit today, Riley Andrews, momentarily stops it. This will go wide of the net, so a goal kick coming up for the Thunderbolts.
Sound like it's going to sleep up there.
Other folks that are joining us, Nicholas Mark, Derek Mosley, Anne-Marie Kopari Johnson. Nicholas Mark is with us as well. Again, we can watch it in various ways, whether you watch it on TV, Channel 22, Quinn Broadcasting Facebook Live, and Quinn Broadcasting YouTube Live. Millville will get a throw in. Looking to send away a runner there, but it's going to be cut off by Vineland and sent back toward the midfield area. Okay, kicked out of bounds by Vineland, so that'll again be a Millville throw-in. I think we're going to get some subs for the Thunderbolts.
You got the wrong jersey on, bro.
Josh Butcher will handle the throw-in.
Especially when they all bundle.
We're under 8.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Whistle blows so we can get this action started once again. Good head ball. Vineland again doing a good job of cutting things off on their defensive side. Oh, good footwork. How do you make that do that? That's why athletes are as good as they are. They can do things like that I could not imagine them. Ball is dropped back as Vineland looks to set up their attack. That is number 12, Chase Bermuda, sending it back. And now the long kick, trying to time it well. Good head ball, lead pass, but it's just a little bit off the mark for Ocampo.
It was just behind him. It was a really good header to get it to the middle by Mary Jr.
All right, Millville will get a throw in, it looks like.
I am also trying to figure out what stoppage I missed up the clock, because somehow we're about 10 seconds off of the game clock. But nonetheless.
Vineland trying to get an attack going, but Millville does a great job.
That was Andrews sliding in to knock the ball away.
So it's all the way back on Vineland's offensive side, rather defensive side. Good knockdown, Millville controls.
Headed it right to the feet of a teammate. Nice job by Andrews to get it to Gonzalez.
Millville into the middle of the field. The deflection's right on goal, but a good save, easy save somewhat for Rich Pepe as it came right to him. He waits for everybody to get in position before he puts the ball back in play. Throws it across to the left side. And Millville doing a good job of closing things off at midfield, looking to set up their attack. Ball in the middle of the field. And
cut off there was Gonzalez.
Bodies went down, but the play continues, and now Vineland on a fast break
A
to
lot
some
of
degree.
room for Barufi, but
Good through ball. Oh, and I guess the presence of the goalie there prevented the shot from Claude Marie Jr.
But that is going to end up in a Vineland corner kick. But Barufi had a lot of room in front of him as he had the Millville defense backing up. I think him and Mira Jr. maybe weren't quite timed up as much as they would have liked to have been there, because that was just a little bit too far, but they'll get another chance here with the corner. It looks like it will be Barufi to take it.
And Claude Myrie Jr. looked like he was going to get a pretty good shot opportunity. So now we have the corner kick for the Fighting Clan. Ball is just put into the middle of the field.
I don't think
I didn't see any purpose to that.
Well, no, I know what they were trying to do, but Barufi and whichever teammate he was looking for were not at all on the same page.
So Millville into the middle of the field. Good through ball, but it's going to be chased down by Vineland.
Yeah, that was Ruiz who was trying to bank it in front of a defender and catch up to it, but
good step through. Good pass. Vineland on the attack. Drop pass. Now looking to turn and shoot. Oh, good defensive there, because it looks like he was just one step away from getting a quality shot.
That was Baldwin on the stop. Yeah, a couple different Vineland forwards had their foot on it. Were trying to put themselves in the right opportunity, but really good step up by Baldwin.
So the ball is back into the midfield area where Chase Bermudez will just drop it back to his goaltender.
Yeah, Vineland's kind of used this strategy a lot so far. As Pepe will, you know what? If nobody's on, you might as well keep going.
Yeah.
He's nearly at the 25, almost. Still has time.
Ball is knocked down. Going the other way. Millville trying to set up an attack. And we may have had a dangerous kind of play. That kick was really high there. So I think we're going to get a direct kick here or an indirect kick, whatever you want to call this. This far out, it's probably indirect.
Yeah, so taking it now. That's Bermudez. All of his teammates heading back towards the net, so I have a feeling he's about to boot this one.
Ball is in the middle of the field. Vineland does get control along the right side. Ball is nicely kicked away though. That was Josh Butcher who got it out of danger for the moment.
And so this will be a deep throw-in, I believe. Yeah, very deep throw-in.
Jacob Brown will handle it. Throws it right into the box. Millville's head ball. It's still loose in the scoring area.
What?
And what a save. I didn't see who got that shot, but that was a quick shot. And Bentivegna answered.
Yeah, that was a desperation dive to make that save. I know it originally went off the head of Greco in the area where Miri Jr. and Owens.
So Vineland again attacking. This is Alan Perez. Ball is knocked back momentarily. Chipped to that left corner, and it's going to go out of bounds.
Yeah, that was Barufi again, sending it just a little bit too far. So it should be a goal kick here from Millville. By the clock on the field, about 2:15 left.
Yeah, didn't quite catch the shooter there, but that is a big-time save that keeps this game scoreless.
Now I'm called back up to the clock.
2 minutes to go in this first half. Now again, both halves feature the extra time.
Yeah, depending on what the referees
Stoppage time,
deem is needed with the kicks and throw-ins and whatnot.
Two Vineland players win the battle for the ball. The shot is wide of the net.
Yeah, that one wide off the foot of Roman. Vineland's really gotten a lot of the pressure in these last few minutes of the half. Obviously, two very desperate teams looking for offense and looking for wins.
So a goal kick coming for Millville. Good head ball and lead pass as it turns out.
That was off the head of Finch.
Good cutoff though by the Vineland defender. Back come the Fighting Clan. Good step in.
That's Greco.
Ooh, off the face.
Yeah, that's gonna. That's Greco, who already has the face mask on.
Yeah.
So he's gonna just take a step away for a minute.
He's feeling that, so they're gonna stop the play for that.
Yeah, because I think he's got to put his mask back on. I wonder what. Yeah, the ref. I think the referee's like, you got to put that back on. Yeah, right in the face. So you have to wonder maybe. Typically players will wear the mask when there's some kind of injury to the face. So, usually broken nose or something like that.
Oh, that was interesting. As Millville, Tommy Greco put it right on Drew Finch, but Finch unfortunately tipped it wide to the right. That has to be Millville's best chance of the first half. Leads to a goal kick for Vineland. Final few seconds ticking off the clock, and again, we'll have stoppage time beyond that.
Yeah, we'll see potentially how much.
Millville on the attack.
Oh, not really any. Well, the clock is going to go off, but I don't know. So not really any stoppage time then.
Wow, that's unusual.
And we'll take a look at this last little opportunity here.
That was a good lead pass, and right there, I'm not sure he was onside.
Yeah, I have a feeling that one probably wouldn't have counted. Because well in front of the play, it wasn't just Finch, it was Young as well, who were well ahead of the pack, and I think that one ended up going off the shoulder. So we'll have a little 10-minute, almost an intermission. A little 10-minute break here between the halves.
Well, Vineland, of course, looked like it controlled the offense for the most part. Bentavenia touched the ball several times, including one very important kick save, if you will, when all of a sudden the shot came out of nowhere to his right side, and he had to dive across there to make it a very clutch save to keep the game scoreless. So other than that, pretty much basic soccer both ways. Vineland, though, did seem to have the better opportunities. Millville had the better chance at corner kicks.
Yeah, especially as that half went on, kind of towards the latter half. Those last couple minutes was really Vineland having a lot of play in the offensive end. Obviously, that last opportunity by Millville, kind of you're wondering with the struggles on offense and the fact that you haven't been able to put the ball in the net yet. You know, there's got to be frustration kind of building for this Millville squad. And you know, when I spoke with Barty, it seems like it's coming for this Millville team. Obviously very young. He even admitted their first game was, I believe he said, pretty bad. They've played a lot better in the 2 games before this one, so obviously hoping to use kind of that as a stepping stone into the second half.
And looking at the Millville scores, they lost to Mainland to start the season 6-0. They lost to St. Augustine. St. Augustine always seems to have great soccer programs. They lost 5-0 there, but they only lost 2-0 to Ocean City, so the trend is in upward position.
It's getting better. Yeah, it's getting better, obviously. But, you know, a loss is a loss in the end, and Millville obviously doesn't like to see that 0-3 start to the season, so they'll kind of regroup in the second half and definitely have a lot to thank of Bentavenia, especially that last save, that last kind of just dive across and hope you get it kind of save, because that shot came real quick at him, so he's done a nice job. Pepe hasn't been challenged too much. He's made a couple of stops, but aside from maybe that last chance, hasn't really had to fear for much. I guess I'll use that word a bit. But Millville found some offensive chances. Just you can tell this is the young team looking to work together.
All right, so we'll take one quick break here as we are at the halftime margin, and our score is 0-0. Neither team putting anything in the net. We'll be back in just a moment.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
Everyone's talking. They're talking at home. They're talking on the job. Everywhere, at any time, you see people talking. But, is anyone listening?
Jesus is. He's listening for you to call upon him, and he will answer. Let us introduce you to him. Every Sunday, 11 a.m., New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Millville Soccer, brought to you by Quinn Broadcasting.
Well, we have the Vineland-Millville rivalry resuming here on Quinn Broadcasting. It's boys soccer to start things off. We are here with the head coach for the Vineland soccer squad, Santiago Garzon. And if you would, just a couple words about how the team has looked this season. I know the record doesn't show reflectively what the team is accomplishing, but talk about the way the progress has been for your squad.
We've had a rough start so far, but like you said, the results don't show our true efforts on the field. We're a heavily defensive team, and we're just working on getting that final piece together, that final touch in the final third, where we're going to take the lead and keep the lead. So that's what we're looking forward to today, especially versus rivals, Millville.
Does the fact that you're playing Millville kind of psych up the squad a little bit?
Yes, definitely. These guys going. We always look forward to this game, especially here at the stadium. It's a heavily tradition game, so these guys look forward to being in it, competing in front of all their parents and fans. So it looks like a good game.
What do you think is going to be the key to beating Millville?
Playing as a team, playing together. That's definitely going to play a huge factor, and having no nonsense defensive clears. If we slip up, they could easily capitalize, and we can't allow that today.
I know this isn't the right thing to do, but can you name some of the key players that are going to make a difference in this game for your side?
Luke Barufi, one of our forwards, Gabriel Garton, one of our team captains, and most definitely our goalie, Rich Pepe.
All right, so you're expecting a pretty tight game?
Yes, definitely. Hopefully not so tight. Hopefully we take an early lead, but I expect good competition from them. So we're looking to keep it tight.
All right, that is Vineland head coach Santiago Garzon talking about the Vineland squad, and we'll have the Millville side of the story in just a moment.
Back here at Gittone Stadium as the Millville Thunderbolts will have rivalry night against the Fighting Clan of Vineland. Ariel Melendez here. Pleasure to be joined by Millville head coach Christian Varga. We spoke to you a little bit at the beginning of the year after the alumni game. You said this is a young group. It's going to take some learning to kind of get through the season. What have you learned about this group so far?
We started off not good. Our last two games we played much better. We've kind of had a more of a system for the guys. So I think we're playing much better. Our confidence is getting better every single game.
And obviously, you mentioned it's been tough. No goals so far on the season, but are you starting to kind of see the signs that maybe this offense is about to break through?
Yeah, we'll break through. We're just, a lot of guys are getting familiar with each other, and, we're the more the season goes on, we're getting more cohesive. So, I definitely expect some goals to come.
And is there any better chance to get your confidence going when you're facing your rival?
Listen, if they can't get amped for tonight, and get it going, then there's not a whole lot I can do as a coach. You're playing your rival under the lights. We're both looking for wins. So we just gotta go out and play soccer like we know how to do, and we should be fine.
And lastly, is there kind of anybody that you've seen so far that you think we'll have to keep an eye on tonight?
From Vineland?
Well, for you guys.
I'm not gonna give any secrets out, but I would just say overall we're playing well. We're getting the confidence. So as a team, I think we're headed in the right direction.
All right, I like it. So keep the game secrets to yourself. I appreciate it. All right, Ariel Melendez again. That was Millville head coach Christian Varga. We'll be back with plenty more action here on Rivalry Night here on Quinn Broadcasting as the Millville Thunderbolts hope to find some offense and their first win of the season against the Fighting Clan. Stay with us.
Many people treat their health like a game. With the Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Our mental health services focus on the emotions and behaviors that affect your overall well-being and features psychiatric, counseling, and addiction services, including our exclusive Fresh Start program, designed to help combat the opioid epidemic in our communities, plus all the other specialties you expect from Complete Care. Level up your health with us. The Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Millville Soccer, brought to you by Quinn Broadcasting.
We're back here at Gittone Stadium. Fred Melendez along with Ariel Melendez in the first game of a twin bill tonight as we have boys soccer, Millville versus Vineland, scoreless at the half. And later on tonight, the ladies will take the field. Millville versus Vineland again here at Gittone Stadium. While we have a minute, I just want to make a quick mention of thanking all the people who have approached us in public. As you know, Ariel, we get people who are watching that let us know, oh, we know you guys. Had that happen Saturday, as a matter of fact, doing something, watching my Alabama team win Saturday at Buffalo Wild Wings. The bartender said, I know you. Once we figured it out, he said that's right. He used to play football, doesn't play anymore, but he enjoys watching the broadcast. So we thank all of you for watching. And I also want to give a shout out to people who I just saw earlier today in the stands, Anita and Ron Dickinson. We go back quite a while. I covered their son doing wrestling back in the day in the late 80s or so. So just saying hello to Anita and Ron there. And we are set. We are underway here for the second half. Neither team on the scoreboard. Both of them still fighting it out, trying to find a way to get that one on the board. Millville, of course, as Ariel has mentioned a few times, looking for their first goal of the season. And you have to wonder, maybe that'll be the one that'll trigger the offense a little bit more.
Yeah, you have to imagine once, you see that ball finally go in the back of that, it's going to make everyone just breathe a sigh of relief and know that, that drought isn't going to continue.
So Vineland now looking for an opportunity, cut off nicely, and the Thunderbolts get the ball back up the middle of the field. The Vineland 4 across now as they have the ball in good position. Ball is turned by number 12, Chase Bermudez. Millville, though, gets it back out. Cut off there. Ball in no man's land early, so it's taken.
Gonzalez was the intended target from Young.
Ball is kicked out of bounds by Ernie Bernhardt, so Millville will get a throw-in. Man who's done most of the throwing as far as sideline throw-ins is Jameer Baldwin. He does it again. Ball is batted around momentarily. It's just a matter of who wants the ball more. And in this case, it was Jackson Rivera for a moment. And the ball is kicked back to the goalie, who just sends it right back up the middle of the field.
Yeah, because when it's passed from your own teammate, you can't just pick it up. So Benzabenya just tries to get it quickly out.
Ball is knocked down, and Vineland looking to muster an attack here. Ball through and knocked again. The defense has been pretty solid for Millville for the most part. They're cutting off a lot of chances.
Yeah, that one I'm surprised he didn't just let that go out of bounds. That was Roman playing a little too close to the line, but
good chip through right there. Let's see what we can do with it. Gonzalez still has it. Has a man open in the middle. Chip through and I can't believe that. There's a whistle now.
No,
I don't know if he was
in the offside. I believe
it's offside?
It's offside.
Oh, wow.
No, it was close. It was very close.
Let's see if we can pick that up. There's a good play there by
it would be
Gonzalez.
Young. It would be Young here. I don't know if you're going to see it on this angle, but yeah, this is the better angle. Yeah, he's behind the defense already. Yeah.
Took a pretty good bump there, though.
At that point, it's as if that didn't happen.
So Vineland controls the soccer ball.
Pepe had to get it out quick because he had a Millville player on him.
Anthony Roman gets by one defender, but not a second one.
Oh, he kicked it a little bit too far in front of him, but Greco can't keep a hold, and they're going to get Andrews, who again can't believe it.
I don't think anybody can believe a call against him.
No, but after taking that hard contact down there.
Yeah.
Or actually, after the offside and the hard contact on the other end, Millville's probably not very happy with that one.
Ernie Bernhardt will get the kick. He's looking back at his goaltender, who now will come all the way to the 50-yard line.
Well, considering Millville is all the way back in their defensive end, there's no harm here in letting Pepe take it.
And he puts it in a pretty good spot. Ball is up off a head ball and knocked away by Millville. Another head ball back towards the net. And Vineland doesn't quite get it set up. They still have control, however. Into the middle. Look out. That ball is off the Millville player, so I'm going to guess that we get a Vineland goal kick here. A corner kick, right?
Yeah, Baruffi already heading to the corner.
Yep.
So after the offside chance ended up coming back from Millville Vineland, we'll have an early offensive opportunity here. So Baruffi there.
Luke Baruffi, the scorer of both of Vineland's goals this year. Ball is tapped out momentarily, and now they'll reset as Ernie Bernhardt Gets it over to the right side. I don't think he got as much of a good kick as he wanted there. Ball is loose. Millville does clear it. Shot back in. Headed back out. Back and forth they go, and now it is Gonzalez with the ball. Long lead pass. Double teamed on that play was Andrews. Vineland will just kick it up the sideline. That's going to go out of play.
Yeah, Pepe sent that one well out of bounds and quickly trying to maybe catch Pepe not paying attention.
That ball is kicked out.
That's in. Oh, that is the bus. I have to believe Millville's bus just took a good shot. To be fair, I don't know if that's Millville's bus or not, but I have to imagine that I'm not going to like that shot it just did.
Ball is lofted into the box. Head ball, save. That is the goaltender, Rich Pepe.
Yeah, that was Drew Finch. Another good opportunity for Millville off the head of Finch. Probably one of the, I don't know if I want to say toughest saves that Pepe has had to make.
Pepe gets the ball and nails it to the 40-yard line. Vineland gets control, looking to lead pass for Jackson Rivera. Tries to center it, does go off Millville last, so we'll get a corner kick for the Fighting Clan. It'll be from the left corner. Vineland will make a substitute before the kick.
It's Barufi once again.
And we're ready. Barufi getting set to put the ball in play. To the backside and just beyond the shooter, and that shot way wide and out.
Yeah, it was Nick Abdel, Gabriel Garton. He tried to jump up to get it with a bouncing ball. And a kick after that was likely going to go over. So Millville will get to regroup with the goal kick.
Headed back towards Vineland's direction. Good coverage, and now Millville has a break along that left sideline. Long lead pass will just be controlled by Vineland.
They tried to find Ruiz, just a bit too far in front of him.
Bernhardt gives it a good boot, but knocked down by Millville. They'll do it again. All right, Vineland's got 5 men dashing in. Ball is controlled by Myrie Jr. Sends it back across to the right wing. Looking to do some fancy footwork along that right sideline.
Yeah, he's got Young in the area trying to defend.
Ball goes back to Bermudez. Oh, good cutoff. Now a break. I guess we're going to get a free kick.
I think there was a push. Yeah, there was a little bit of a push off from Young prior to him going down.
So Vineland will get a kick here.
Yeah, it was a good break here, as you can see on the replay from Young. But you're going to see he extends the arm out just to try and get around the defender. May have taken the brunt of the contact.
So Vineland will get a kick towards the goal here.
I believe that's Garton with the kick.
Trying to put it in the box. Goalie knocks it down. Ball is battled for, and Millville wins it by clearing it. Vineland again putting the pressure back on. They're not trying to let Millville get away with the ball up the middle. Now turning to the left side.
Barufi.
And he'll turn, sends it across. There's a shot and a goal! Chase Bermudez drills it into the net, and Vineland has the first goal of the game. At the 9:09 mark of the second half.
Okay, so that also answers our question that the puck does stop for a goal, but we'll take a look at the replay here as Barufi sends it right into the middle, misses one player, but Bermudez says that's okay, and A valiant effort in net by Bentivegna, but a better shot by Bermudez gets Vineland on the board.
So Chase Bermudez gets the game's first goal. The Fighting Clan lead the Thunderbolts 1-0.
I don't know what this is.
Well, they've been charging at the net for pretty much the whole game, and that time a good step into the shot by Bermudez, even though it eluded the intended receiver of the pass.
Well, Vineland's going to say that's who it was supposed to be.
Well, the video will show differently.
Well,
video never lies. All right, here we go. Vineland again trying to attack. They have the forward momentum going, and it's kicked out of bounds by Millville, so a throw in. Yep, Barufi is the playmaker for the Fighting Clan, and he made that play happen from the left side into the middle. Bit of a delay here for reasons that I'm not sure of. Millville's going to make some substitutes. I don't see where the ball is, actually.
well, the ball is down. It looks like it's going to be a Vineland like throw in here. Yeah, he's got the ball along the fence.
Right. Okay.
But I didn't really know why the clock stopped.
Yeah. It's now reactivated. Ball is thrown and skips across, kicked out by Millville's defense. Bernhardt steps up, tries to keep the ball live for Vineland. And that ball is kicked out of bounds. Baldwin again stepping up, but it goes out of bounds, so Vineland will get a throw in. Anthony Roman gets a return feed, and that's a good step up and takeaway. Sent all the way back to the goalie. And that is where it's taken by Rich Pepe.
And no one pressuring him until finally Moore steps up to force the kick.
Ball is taken by Millville. Out of bounds, kicked out by Vineland, so Millville with a chance to move forward on the throw-in. Gets through. Whistle. What do we have? Do we have another throw-in for Millville? What do we have?
Oh, whatever it is, it's gonna be a kick here for Millville.
Can't do that, Jeff.
All right. So stepping in to handle the kick is Tommy Greco, number 16.
Let's see if maybe probably going to put a little bit of curve on this kick as Pepe's just trying to cover both sides here.
Yeah, that's what he does. Ball is up in the air, and we have a whistle offside, it looks like. The flag went up. So. No avail on that play for Millville. Vineland getting the ball and regenerating its attack. Goes back to the goalie who just nails a kick. It's going to go out of bounds. So Millville will get a throw in. That's quickly handled.
Just over the head of Greco.
Up the right side. Nice cut off. Morgan Ruiz with a nice cut off, and now Millville has a throw in. Matching head balls, and who has it? Millville will get it, try to send it up, but again comes right to a Vineland player who puts it the other way. That kick, unfortunately, didn't go in the right direction for Millville.
Yeah, I think there was too much spin on it. Trying to knock that out. It looked like that was Greco.
So a Vineland throw-in deep in the territory here on the offensive side for the Fighting Clan.
That's Brown.
That looks like Jacob Brown, number 1. Nice toss into the box. Just dribbles wide. Dribbles wide of the post.
Actually, it goes. Well, they say it hits Millville at some point. So it did look like it bounced off of somebody. So they'll say it goes off of a Millville foot. So Barufi will take another corner kick. Yeah, I could tell that it hit something because Bentivegno almost kind of was going in one way.
Shot towards not towards the net. Now, kind of hard to see the angle of the way the shot's going, but Vineland still in control of it.
A swing and a miss. That was Garton, who tried to put a shot onto Bentivegno.
Bermudez looking for the throw in here. Looking to go in a certain direction. There he goes into the middle. And drop it back to Ernie Bernhardt. Bernhardt goes right side. That is Jacob Brown. Brown looking to get a return feed. Put it in the feet there. And now we get a whistle.
Yeah, there was a lot of contact from both of them kind of towards the ground, but getting the call against is Terrence Moore. Dare I say he didn't like it?
Well, Gabriel Garton will handle the free kick. And here's the wall being set up by Millville. You see it right in front of you. Whistle blows, so we're set to have this kick taken.
Backside.
Knocked off right into the wall, but chipping it back in. Ball is high in the air and battled for. Vineland with a reverse kick, and what a save! Oh my Lord! That was a nifty kick towards the goal. And again, Bentivegno comes up big. Back in midfield, Millville trying to get control of it. Good play there by Drew Finch to try to set up the Millville attack. Heading out of bounds along that side, far side of the field. And Vineland will make a couple of substitutes as we watch the replay. Ball is chipped up into the air.
Yeah, Bentivegno almost found himself in a real bad spot.
Unfortunately, I'm not sure who the shot was taken by, but that was a classic reverse kick type of play. Bentivegno's made at least two big time stops, but Vineland still leads on the 1-0 goal by Chase Bermudez. Ball is kicked out, so Millville will get a throw in. Riley Andrews will toss it in.
Andrews actually handed it off.
Yeah, okay. They always do that to the broadcasters, don't they? Millville looking to control it.
Yeah.
That's Andrews right there. Chipping it towards the goal. And it's kicked out by Vineland, so I believe we'll get a corner kick.
Vineland's just going to accept the corner kick here instead of the dangerous opportunity.
Yeah, breaking in towards the net right there was Marshawn Moore. Yep. Corner kick coming up for the Thunderbolts.
Heading over there to take it will be Maureen Ruiz.
Puts it in play. Nice chip into the box. And the goaltender does a great job of tipping it out.
Yeah, Pepe jumping above everyone to knock that away.
Ball is back in midfield now. Vineland stepping up nicely, and now they have a break along the left side. Long lead pass. Will it stay in bounds?
Yeah, running about as fast as he can, knocking the flag down all the way. That was Kaskabis.
Was it Kaskabis? I thought it was
he kept going. Yeah, he kept going.
He was hustling all day.
He took down the flag at the corner as well.
No way, CK.
Well, you like to see that kind of effort from your
They pick
team.
it up. Well, they picked it up.
Millville getting the throw in. They'll look to turn it back the other way. Ball is knocked down by Roman. And now we get a whistle. Is that Barufi's down?
Yeah, Barufi's already playing with a cast on one arm.
Do we have a card there? Yeah, it looks like we do. Yellow card.
Yeah, so heading off.
That's number 9.
We'll take a look
Ryan
here.
Ruiz.
Oh, we kind of saw the end of it, but yeah, he'll be the one heading off.
Yeah.
Yeah, the push in the back. Yeah.
Jumped into him. Yeah.
So this will be free kick here. Looks like it'll be taken by Bernhardt.
Again, everybody just jams into the box to see if they can get some kind of deflection on goal.
You've got the 2-person wall by Millville. I see Andrews there. I don't know if that's Aiden Scott or if that's Terrence Moore. Might be Moore.
Curling towards the net. And just tipping it over the cage is the goaltender, Ventavenia. That was a pretty good shot. Bernhardt really put the foot into it. It might have just ducked under the crossbar.
I think if Ventavenia doesn't get a hand on it, that's going bar down.
Yep. So a big time save again. That's 3 huge saves by Ventavenia. So some wholesale changes for Millville and for Vineland. See a few players jogging off the field.
Yeah, so Barufi will set up for another corner kick for Vineland.
The Fighting Clan has had the better of the offense, and they're turning it up just a little bit here in the second half. Hits the goalpost of the football field.
Yeah, that one never really had a chance.
No, because the goalposts are behind the goal cage, so Millville will get a free kick out, goal kick. Oh, nice step up. He dodged the Millville player very nicely as Gabriel Garten stepped up nicely to put the ball in play momentarily either way, but Millville now comes back and again cut off. Garten really playing quite a game for the Fighting Clan in the midfield area. There he is again. Just turns, drops it back.
Yeah, with the lead, obviously still a lot of time left, but Vineland probably going to do their best here to just not only get back into the offensive zone, but play a little keep away.
Well, here's a chance for the Thunderbolts to break up the field. Getting around the man, looking to get a shot. It goes in! It went in! Millville has its first goal of the year, and it ties the game. That is Riley Andrews. Somehow it caught the far corner, and we are tied.
I don't think Pepe thought that was staying in because he didn't even react to the play. He did not expect that one to catch the corner.
Let's take a look here. He's coming up the left side.
This is going to be the perfect view. Watch Pepe.
He just got beat by the shot.
Well, he kind of put the hands out after, like, I did not think that was going to stay in. And he just looks back and, yeah.
So Riley Andrews, if you're thinking of a trivia question for the 2025 season, he scored the first goal of the season for the Millville Thunderbolts in 2025. Don't know if anybody will remember that, but I'm sure Riley will.
Well, yeah, when it comes over 3.5 games in, that's going to be a memorable one.
So we're all knotted at 1. That was just a great shot. Shoot it to that far corner and just catch it. Not much a goalie can do about it. So now Vineland will try to get that back as they try to muster an attack. This ball is heading to the sideline. It's going to be kept in. Chipped into the scoring area, through, and the goaltender will pick it up. That's Pennsylvania. Well, Millville hasn't had too many opportunities, but they certainly took care of the one that they got.
It's a name that we've kind of set this entire game on Millville's side, Riley.
Good ball movement there by number 11, Claude Myrie, and we have a whistle.
On Millville.
So is this going to be a direct kick?
It'll be from a good spot, too.
They're teeing it up there at about the 18-17 yard line.
See, we got a couple of players. Garten is there, Bernhardt's there. We'll see how they decide to approach it.
Sometimes when you see two players like that,
well, you got to watch out for the tap and the
yeah,
kick,
exactly.
because you can't kick it directly on net. But I think he was just there for. Well, now changing spots with him is Mary Jr.
All right, so we're set here, and it will be Gabriel Garten with the kick. The chip, and it's wide. Wide to the long side. 17.5 minutes showing on the clock. Both goals coming here in the second half. Chase Bermudez for Vineland and Riley Andrews for Millville. Ball is lifted near midfield. Vineland looking to knock it down and turn it the other way as Barufi tried to get it in the middle, but it's blocked off by Millville's defense. Andrews tipped it, but Vineland again controlling. Bermudez sends it across for Garten. He's cut off. Vineland still gets the ball, however. Here's a chance. Shot is
blocked
muffled.
Off, yeah. Well, it was blocked off, too.
It was blocked off, but I don't think he got much of it.
No. Sloan was in the area, and then no teammate, too. Kind of knocked that one away. That was very
all right, so Millville now with a chance. They rush it upfield, but unfortunately ran out of real estate. So Vineland will get a throw in, and they'll bring in 3 new players as well. Clock is ticking down to 16:10 to go in the second half, a 1-1 game. Vineland throw in. Knocked down, Vineland still controls. Looking to send it across. It's knocked back by Millville, but knocking it down is Roman. Roman hands it off, looks to get a return feed, but Millville blocks it off. And Vineland elects to send it back out. Jacob Brown. There's a shot, and right into the gut of the goaltender, Zach Pennsylvania. Kick is away, a high kick. Looking to get some kind of forward movement there, but it's blocked off by Vineland. They have a good chip to the left side. Ball is contested, and now the mad dash for the ball that goes out of bounds.
Again, Vineland trying to play. It was our ball, but it looks like it will be a Millville throw-in.
Tommy Greco going down to get the ball, so he'll be throwing it in. Runs up and puts the ball in play. Let's see what Millville can do with that. They will get a chance. Shot is there, but a couple of bounces right to the goaltender there. Rich Pepe covers. Ball's at midfield. Andrews looking to turn. And they had a possible break there, but I don't think they really realized it.
Yeah, Pepe doesn't get a lot on that either. So shielding it.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Yeah, I think they're gonna. That one goes out. Brown did his best to maybe shield the Vineland player, but he kind of shielded him to the ground. So this will be a kick here, and Pepe's gonna take it.
13:45 and counting here in the second half. 1-1 the score. Vineland got the first goal of the game, and Millville responded. It is 1-1, and the ball goes out, so Vineland will get a throw in.
And keep an eye, too, on Drew Finch. Whatever happened on that last play, it was Pennsylvania, I think. Didn't know where that was going to go, but yeah, I think Finch might have to come off the field. Yeah, he's going to jog off. Yeah, something with his leg, it looked like was bothering him. So he'll head off, so we'll make the substitution.
And I believe that's number 10, Albertson Gonzalez coming in.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a feeling it was whatever had to do with what he was penalized for. He wasn't walking well after, so let's see.
All right, clock is stopped at 3:12, but there you go. Vineland will wind up with a chance to move forward quickly. Crossing pass, knocked back out, but Vineland again finds its way to the ball. Little reverse shot, and a great save again. Another strong shot by Gabriel Garton was just knocked away by the goaltender Bentavina.
I want to talk about the pass. It was actually the pass by Carton to Barufi.
Yeah, it was Barufi who shot, my bad.
That little backwards kick, that would have been one for the highlight reel. But a nice save by Bentavina.
He has kept his squad in this game for sure. Corner kick into the box, and it's kicked out by Millville, chasing it down and going up the sideline. Good move there. Aiden Scott. And now we get a little bit of a scuffle along the sideline. Who's going to wind up with the ball is the question. Looks like Vineland will.
I was going to say, Barufi looked like he was getting ready to take that throw, and I was going to be curious to see how he threw it. It was actually a kick. Okay. So, they didn't like what the Millville player did. It was Scott, I believe.
All right, Vineland moving its chess pieces into the box. We'll see where Garton places this.
Andrews acting as the lone wall.
Good curve. Knocked out. Shot is up and out. So again, Bentavina coming up with a save initially, and Millville manages to get it away from danger.
Now that was Baldwin who ends up kicking it out of bounds. Yeah, nice punch out by Bentavina.
Ball is being given to Ernie Bernhardt, so he'll throw it in. Good shot of Ernie right there. Throw in. Lots of white jerseys there, but somehow Vineland manages to get the ball. And whistle.
Baldwin interfered with. So Millville will get the kick here.
10.5 minutes to go.
That was Miri Jr. And he's going to head off the field. Get the stoppage on the
Once we return to action, looks like Tommy Greco will be kicking this.
Now, I believe I saw the card come out on Miri Jr. That's why he had to head off.
All right, Millville controlling it, but kicked back, and now Vineland has it. Barufi sends it back. It's in between players.
Too much on it too.
Goalie comes out and kicks it right there to midfield. Gets through some players. Knocked down by Vineland, but blocked off. That's number 3 blocking it off, Josh Butcher. Andrews trying to chip it forward for Millville. Battle is now won by Vineland. And moving up the field quickly is Bermudez. He's cut off.
So a nice cutoff by Gonzalez.
The idea was good. It goes out of bounds, unfortunately, as Millville tried to get that going down the left sideline.
Yeah, they will maintain possession though after it goes out. And
that was strange.
I don't know if that was a throw-in or if the second one was a throw-in.
Wow. I couldn't see the contact there. It looked like he just went down, but perhaps there was some.
Let's see here real quick. It's going to be right, if they say it, right here. Oh, the kick, yeah, he doesn't get ball, he gets Barufi instead. Yeah, he kicks him basically. Inadvertently, but looked like he caught Barufi instead of the ball.
So Vineland will wind up with a kick. Punch towards the goal area. It goes through and...
Yeah, at that point, just let it get to Vincent.
Yeah.
That was Bermudez on the kick. Once it got past a couple players, that was the right idea for
So Bentivegna puts it back into play near the midfield area. Nice job of running into it by Anthony Roman. Millville does get it back. Tried to get it to that left wing, but it was the pass wasn't strong enough, and Jacob Brown cut it off. Ball goes out of bounds, though, and it will be a throw-in for Millville.
Yeah, I think you can tell that once that first goal went in, the confidence has really come for Millville. They're playing a lot stronger on the ball, and while it hasn't translated into much more offense yet, you can definitely tell how much more confident.
You're going to get another throw in here. Butcher, he's going to concede the ball.
Well, it'll be a kick here.
So Tommy Greco will kick the ball towards the cage. And Millville will try to find a way to get control of it and maybe get a shot on it. Head ball into the middle, but Vineland cuts it off. Trying to get it through, and the Millville does wind up in control. Nice pass, but it's going to be cut off. Actually, it bounces off a few players, and it's going to be kicked out of bounds. That's a very good recovery by the Fighting Clan.
Yeah, Marshawn Moore met Pepe, and the ball ended up going behind, but good job by Vineland to knock that away as a throw and not a goal, or not a corner.
Trying to head the ball out of play. Millville looking to maintain possession. And they do momentarily as Gonzalez has it. Sends it across to Aiden Scott. Looking to go corner with it, and we get an offside.
Yeah, Moore was past his defender before the ball. So what looked like it was going to be a really good opportunity for Millville will now be conceded to Vineland.
6:14 and counting left in this game, regulation-wise. Chasing it down is number 3, Butcher. 2 Vineland players converge upon him, but it's going to go out of bounds off Vineland last. Thunderbolts get a throw-in. Knocked back out by Vineland, so we'll do it again. Down to 5.5 minutes left in regulation, a 1-1 score. Vineland got the first goal, Millville tied it up. Throw in by Millville. Thunderbolts momentarily controlled, but it's chipped away by Vineland. And now onto the foot of number 12, Chase Bermudez. Millville rushing up, but Vineland blocks it off. Chipped back in. This time it'll be Jacob Brown knocking it down. And a little bit of a...
Yeah, he just lost his balance there trying to keep it in. That was...
Well, when you try to step on a moving ball, you're likely to go down like that. So Vineland getting a throw in.
Yeah, we're getting late here in regulation, so every offensive opportunity will be that much more, will be, I knew what I was trying to do.
Magnified.
That's magnified was the word I wanted.
I know, I could feel it.
Magnitude was the only word coming to my head. And I was like, that's not English. It's a word.
Yeah.
It's not a word in a sentence.
Right. Throw in by Vineland towards the cage. Knocked back out. There's a chance, but Millville's defense responds nicely to get that out of danger. Good kick, but again, Vineland finding a way to get control. Roman chipped that back. Now a few head balls. Battled for, and Millville gets it, but again, there's Vineland with control. There's Barufi chipping it towards the goal, and I keep on saying, wanting to say, it's Benton. I don't know why I want to say Cartagena.
Now that really is one of those situations where you commit.
Yeah.
Because if you flinch in any way, that's likely in the back of your net. So Benjamin, you're going for the dive, and a key one at that.
Allen kicking the ball back into Millville territory. Ball is loose. Good defense, and it's going to go out of bounds, but they'll take that compared to what looked like a quality shot that was developed. Anthony Roman with the throw in. Now he could, actually he's not going to throw the ball in. It's because Millville.
Yeah, it's because it's not his ball.
They've done that a few times this game.
Well, it's going to be a kick, actually.
Okay.
We all got fooled. To be fair, I can't see half the field, so I'm kind of relying on it.
Okay.
So
as it pans out, Millville will get a kick.
That much for certain. Just eluded the head of Andrews.
Andrews trying to protect the ball and turn. He gets outworked that time by number 11, Claude Myrie Jr.
So he's back on the field after that.
After the yellow card, yeah. Up along the right side, that's going to be chipped out of bounds off Millville.
Yeah, that was Brown who sent it down. It was off of Butcher. We tick down to 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Jacob Brown across the field looking to throw the ball in for the Fighting Clan.
We've still got time to go here, not only in this, but a potential overtime, but I'll wait until this.
Yeah, this possession's looking dangerous. Good step up. But again, Vineland finds a way to get the ball anyway.
But if you're Vineland, as the seconds tick off of this regulation period, you don't want to see another tie for Vineland. 0-1-2 on the season with 2 ties already.
Ball is chipped back by Bernhardt. Millville gets it. Oh, good cutoff. Number 13 on that cutoff. Jackson Rivera for Vineland. Sending it up. Getting it past everyone. Who's going to chase it down is the story. It goes out of bounds.
Yep, good job to shield that one off. Looked like Sloan.
So we'll get a goal kick for the Thunderbolts. Under a minute to go, 45 seconds.
If you're Greco, you're not, well, you had to wait for the sub anyway, but you weren't exactly in a hurry to get this one kicked off either. I think if you're Millville, you'll take time here.
Again, Vineland finds a way to get control of the ball. Millville just playing that defense as best as they can. Little chip shot towards the goal. That one's going to go out of bounds. And I think that was last touched by Millville.
But Vineland's got to hurry up, too. They've only got 15 seconds.
They do put the ball in play. shot is knocked away by Millville. There's another shot through. And again, Millville.
That eluded about 4 players on the way in as the clock is 0. Yeah, Vineland didn't have any time to set up that corner kick, so they really had to rush it. Still got a good opportunity here. You see Barufi running to take it. And it was still a good opportunity here. Right in the middle, goes off. I don't know if that went off the back, actually, of a Millville player right here. Watch this elude. 1, 2, 3, 4. Different players. I think Millville was trying to let it go through the Pennsylvania, but
and you see the arms being thrown up by Myrie Jr. saying, "I'm right here. Got a shot." He's still.
So we'll have a 10-minute overtime period.
Oh, I like Myrie's reaction there. He had his hands out, then he went down to the ground. What a contest. Nothing new. This rivalry always brings out the best in these two squads, no matter what the sport. And this time it's boys soccer. So to recap that second half, Chase Bermudez got Vineland on the scoreboard at 9:09, 9 minutes into that second half. And then about 11 and a half minutes later, Riley Andrews with really what was pretty much a perfect shot from the left side into the right corner. And the shot just no way that Rich Pepe could get over there. Not that he gave up on it, but I think he knew that he wasn't going to make that save. He was just hoping that it missed the post, but it didn't.
Oh yeah, it was hard as hell just based on his reaction and kind of the hands out made me think like he thought that was going wide. No, it was definitely a good shot by Andrews. Not to take that away from him. It put him in the perfect spot where Pepe, even if he had committed, probably wouldn't have made it. It was just kind of the hands out and like, that or it was to his defense. But yeah, that looked like a goaltender who maybe thought it was going to go out, but yeah, you can't place that any better if you're
I tell you what, that little huddle by Millville, you could hear the roar, and then
they got a
let's
goal.
go.
Yeah, they got a goal, so they're already fired up. Yeah, as Marcus said, he felt like this team has gotten better the last 2 games, and I'd have to say this. We say this is having not seen the first 3 games, but the score alone is probably has to be one of Millville's best games.
See the coaching staff there for Millville. And now you see us in the booth. Fred Melendez along with Ariel Melendez. Glad to be with you. And we have a second game coming.
I see a stressed Tarzan.
Yeah.
He wants to win just as bad as Millville wants to win. To get a lead. Only one team can get one. Of course, unless we go 10 minutes without.
If the 10 minutes expire without a goal, that's it, right? We don't have like shootouts or anything.
I would imagine no, because we're just gonna have ties.
Right.
Because penalty kicks, you just keep going until somebody wins.
I remember when I covered it before, if it got down to a penalty shot, were the way to decide a game. And that was a while ago.
You can tell we haven't covered
being an old buzzard the way I am.
I believe our last Millville Vineland that we covered was an overtime. If I remember.
Okay, the official there.
Oh yeah, we're going to get some limits. So Millville being the away team will again get to call it. Vineland ends up winning that pick. So Pepe's going to say we're going to defend this side.
All right, so 10 minutes of overtime.
So that was Greco there.
I also don't know, is this a sudden death type of overtime?
I believe it's sudden death overtime.
Okay. We're going to find out.
I remember, I am pretty sure we called a Millville Vineland overtime game before. I'm pretty confident it's possible.
All right, so Millville will get the opening kick. Standing at the midfield stripe, number 10, Albertson Gonzalez. As soon as we hear the referee's whistle, we'll be underway.
Yeah, so Millville will get the kick off first, so an advantage for them.
All right, sudden death, here we come. First goal of winning. Now booting it deep into the Vineland area, and maybe
that's
too
going to
deep.
go all the way. Yeah, no one.
That's gone. So Vineland will get the.
I like the idea, but his teammates weren't able to get there. We have throw it.
You also have to gauge how far you can kick it before it doesn't
That's
go.
a throw in that never felt like it was in.
Yep. So I guess that means that Millville will get the throw.
And I think Bernhardt's back there confused at what just happened. He had his arm out, but yeah, that throw in by Vineland never seemed like it ever went inbounds.
Greco gets the throw in. Vineland knocks it back out. Millville looking to send it back in. Almost got to a free shooter there, but Vineland clears it.
That's high in the air.
Yeah, for a moment there, it looked like Sam Young was going to get a chance for Millville, but the ball never quite got to him.
And we have a whistle. It looks like it's instead of a regular kick, it'll be because it's offside, so Pepe will just get the free kick here.
Gets it to Jacob Brown. Nice step up by his counterpart, number 1, Drew Finch. Trying to turn with it. Sam Young. Ball is in the middle of the field, and I'll tell you what, if you had any kind of speed going for him, Riley Andrews is going to get a free break in.
Unfortunately, I think it bounced off his thigh. But Millville will get another throw in here. It looks like that's Greco who will take it.
Set for the throw in. Into the box. Vineland does a good job of heading the ball out of danger. And now that sends away number 11, Claude Myrie Jr., and he is knocked down.
Yeah, he gets taken down, and it's not going to feel good for a second as we stop the clock.
And he's been a rather active player for the Fighting Clan.
This will be a free kick opportunity for the Clan. Subs coming up. Sorry. More or wise.
All right, so handling the kick will be Luis Tony Gonzalez. Puts it down to the 35-yard line. Here we go. Good long kick is headed back out by Millville. Knocked down by Vineland, trying to set up an offense. And in the middle of the field right there, chance, head ball, and lifted way up and out of play.
I'll tell you, Greco's been taking a beating. As again takes the mask off. He's the one that kind of knocked it almost back behind him to create that opportunity.
I'm enjoying watching Claude Myrie Jr. react to things. He says, "What are you guys doing?" I'm seeing Millville's number 16 checking in, Tommy Greco. So we'll get a goal kick here from Millville. 3 minutes into the overtime. 1-1 the score. Vineland in control, looping it in. And we have a whistle. Are we going to get another kick for Vineland here?
Looks like we will. I didn't see what happened, but
Mark up, boys, mark
it
up!
does end up being a kick. Well, this is a golden opportunity.
Gabriel Garton getting set to handle, although he has a player next to him.
It's
So
not Bernhardt.
we'll see what they decide to do
Well, I
here.
think they're just talking it over.
6.5 to go. Garton launches it. Ball is tipped and knocked out. Vineland still has the ball in control. Looking to turn, crossing it, and nobody there for the Fighting Clan to get that feed from Myrie.
It's no harm, no foul, but I think Pennsylvania wanted that originally before it went off the head of a teammate.
All right, Vineland looking to set up something here. Knocked down by Millville. Gonzalez again, who's been a factor. Ball rolling freely back into the Vineland end. And knocking it down there with Bernhardt. Sends it back the other way. That's going to be cut off. Both teams doing a good job of anticipating being in the right spot to get these balls into their possession. That one's going to be coming up into the stands. A little more power and a little bit more to the right. We would have seen the ball in the studio here.
Sorry, it looked like we were enveloped by the sun on the monitor for a second, so I couldn't see anything.
Sorry, my hand was rested on That's fine.
Well, Millville winds up with a throw-in. Butcher.
He does a nice job to get that away from Myrie Jr. briefly.
Belufi sends the ball. Now the chase is on.
Yeah, it's going to be offside.
Oh, they call offside. I'll tell you, that was close.
It was close. Bentavenia, too, had to really rush for that one.
They looked like they were in alignment there, but they call the offside, and that's to Millville's benefit.
Yeah, we're over halfway through this overtime period. It is sudden death.
Well, good tip. Looking to go through, but nicely blocked off. That was a good play by number 5, Anthony Roman, to block it off. Millville does send it back the other way, and Rich Pepe will just pick it up.
I'm surprised Pepe didn't just let that go out.
Ball in the midfield area, bounces once, and
a couple hits.
Vineland will get control, looking to send a man, and he's free. Here's the chance, and what a play again. Zach Bentavenia has earned his keep tonight. He may have prevented the game from being won by Claude Myrie Jr. Ball's back in midfield, nice high kick. Couple of head balls by Millville, but again, Vineland finding a way. Good defense momentarily, but again, Vineland just seems to have a way of recovering very quickly.
Ooh, almost getting the takeaway to Gonzalez.
Millville has it into the middle of the field. Speaking of Gonzalez, he'll look to turn. Sends it to the right side, kept there. And that's a good step up there by, looks like number 7 there, Alan Perez, the defender for Vineland. Throw in for Millville. 3 minutes left in this overtime. Vineland control, sends it the other way. Millville puts it back towards the offensive area, but that would have been offside, I think.
They'll just let Pepe.
So Pepe throws the ball, kicks the ball back into play. Nice head ball.
Sends it up.
Jackson Rivera sends it up to Garton. Garton looking to center. That is a great defensive play. Let's see if I can get that number there. If it's turned the right way, 15. That was Brecken Sloan who made possibly a game-saving slide.
Yeah, Millville eventually just going to kick this one out. I held my breath a little bit for Sloan, though, because that was a great defensive play, but yeah, we'll watch it in just a moment. I think yeah, so that's when they just decided to kick it out of bounds. Yeah. But it is going to be a free kick situation here, and a good one for Vineland. Oh, sorry. No, I was looking at the wrong side. Throw-in is what I meant, but still a good situation for them nonetheless.
Throw in. Ball's in the air. And Millville will kick it out of danger. Back into the midfield area.
They're just going to try to send Vineland back into their defense while the forwards have a chance to regroup.
Bernhardt just sends it back to Rich Pepe for a kick, and it gets a return now.
And ticking down close to a minute left.
Stepping up and momentarily getting it free. And he does a good job of controlling it. That's Amorian Ruiz.
Now more, but I believe it goes out.
I think we have a whistle for possible injury. I think that was.
We are down to less than a minute to go.
All right, the ball's going to be brought back to about the 46, and it looks like Millville's going to get a kick out of it.
Yeah, Millville. It'll take a little bit of time, but they don't have a lot of time to work with.
40 seconds left right now. All right, let's see what happens on this kick from Millville.
I believe that's Moore who's going to take it.
Lofting it up towards the box. Everything's there. And the goaltender wins the battle. Rich Pepe said, nope, not
that
you.
That was Finch in the area as well. And Vineland going to have to hurry down here.
Taken away by Millville, but kicked out of bounds.
Yeah. Again, not much time left.
10 seconds.
Vineland's going to have to hurry.
And that should do it. Yeah, that ball's going to be in the air for the last 3.5 seconds.
Vineland is probably, they don't want to hear the word tie anymore.
No, this is their third of the season.
As you see that last opportunity, and yep, just getting the better of it was Rich Pepe. Drew Finch did all he could. So I guess we were wrong. Either somebody has to win. Well, technically both teams do. So Vineland will move to 0-1-3. Their third tie of the season. Millville still looking for their first win, but does get their first goal. Actually, do we have another overtime?
It looks that way because they put 10 more minutes on the
so
on
that
the clock.
was not sudden death, technically. Well, technically, yes, technically. All right.
The fact that nobody scores, we have a second.
That we don't know how this works?
We roll with it. We, as one of my friends always says, we wing it. Yeah. All right, we'll take one quick break here and be back for the second overtime period in a moment.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
Everyone.
Millville Soccer, brought to you by Quinn Broadcasting.
Well, we've had quite a barn burner for this first part of our doubleheader. We are heading into the second overtime of a 1-1 game. Both teams getting their goals in the second half. Fred Melendez along with Ariel Melendez, and Ariel, both teams, like we expected, are fighting every ounce of territory.
Yeah, and Vineland definitely had a couple of really strong opportunities. But Bentevenue has been one of the stars, not just for Millville, but of this game. It has really kept them in it, allowed them to get that tying goal, and it kept them in it for a lot of that overtime as well. He faced a couple of tough opportunities. Eventually, well, I guess eventually someone doesn't have to score, but we'll have a second overtime to see if somebody can.
So this time, Vineland will have the opening possession. We await the referee's whistle, and that will get us started. Lights are already on here at Gittone Stadium. All right, so Vineland with the opening possession. Send it all the way back. Ball now in the hands of Jacob Brown. Gets it upfield, and here we go on a rush. Vineland going up the right side very quickly. Oh, beautiful takeaway. What a takeaway that was.
I believe that was Butcher. That's Baker.
Looking to set up the right side into the middle of the field, but Vineland will cut that off. Oh, good movement by Barufi. Millville does control it again. Number 22, that is Nevon Baker.
Yeah, unable to keep that one in along the sideline. That was Dixon.
So the Fighting Clan will get a throw in. Jacob Brown will handle it. 1 minute into the second overtime.
Can you tell that I...
Well, yeah, you can always catch up with the clock. All right, so Vineland in possession. Awaiting a throw in. It'll be Jacob Brown handling the throw. Ball goes through. Millville cuts it off, but Vineland again handling it. Not sure why they stopped the play because Vineland had control of the ball. Handball thinking. But that gives Vineland a free kick here.
Yeah, so taking it, that's Garton.
Into the middle.
Yeah, Millville's wall wasn't even ready yet, so.
Well, Millville did a good job of deflecting that ball out of play.
Yeah, it ends up working for him. Andrews wasn't even turned around ready to defend. So a little sneaky play there from Vineland, and they'll end up with a corner kick.
I believe that's Barufi out there in the right corner.
I was going to say that cast is a giveaway.
And
again his kick doesn't go in bounds.
Yeah, no, it hit the side of the net.
So he's hit the goal post and the soccer post.
There you go.
Has a couple more substitutions. For Millville, coming in is Aiden Scott as well as Albertson Gonzalez. As you watch Baker head on.
7:15 left in the second overtime.
Next is Butcher. Actually, no, I see two numbers. So.
Ball is put back in play. Double head ball is going to be won by Vineland. Momentarily, anyway.
Yeah, getting it back was Scott, who just checked in. Mary Jr.
Well, I tell you what, both teams really battling for possession here. That's the good part of this competition. Both teams want it badly. Vineland will control it back in their defensive area, and they go back to their goaltender, Rich Pepe.
Yeah, Bernhardt just safely kicking it back to his goalkeeper.
Long kick. Will that stay in bounds is the question. The answer is no.
Well, the answer is no, simply because there was no teammate. Well, there might have been one teammate in the area, but.
That one went off Vineland last. Yes. All right, the play will be made by Jameer Baldwin. I don't think the Vineland fans thought that was Alfred Millville. Lead pass, offside again. I tell you what, these calls are really
real close.
Like razor thin close.
Oh yeah, you gotta be too as the official in soccer.
Oh my goodness.
Because at the high school level, you don't really have the benefit of replay.
Let's take a look.
Right there,
Oh, yeah.
He
Yeah,
was
he's
just
offside.
a steady. He tried to wait back, I think.
That's why we love the replays, Ryan.
Just a step off.
Yes. All right, so Vineland looking to come up the other way. They get a through ball, but that's going to be collected by Pennsylvania. And he will proceed to kick the ball back into play. Who wants it? Who wants it? Vineland will get it originally. Tip through, and again, a lot of good head balls here. Step up kick. Now possible break, but Bernhardt's going to win that race.
Yeah, that went off the leg of Gonzalez with some heat. He couldn't catch up. Swing and a miss from Baldwin, but he gets it back.
We're looking turned. Good movement back into the middle of the field. Bit of a cutoff there. But Millville does get it along the right side. Dashing away is Ruiz. Into the middle, Vineland. There's a shot towards the goal, and it bounces into the grasp of Rich Pepe.
Yeah, that was Andrews again on the shot.
Under 4.5 left. Looking to chip the ball through, but again, the goaltender comes out to play it. Pennsylvania. 1-1 our score, 4:15 left. See who winds up with possession. Yeah, that was over the back. Good call. They're not saying it was Millville. Yeah, okay. I was a little concerned there as we watched that. They are giving it to the hand. No. Okay, well, this is what they rule, so we'll just go with it. No, we have.
That's horrible.
He was outside the end zone. No, stop it. Ryan, you know what? You're so bad sometimes. Oh, my God. Vineland in control. Looking to set up an offense, driving it towards the middle. A shot opportunity is blocked off. Still an opportunity. And again, blocked off again. Some stellar defense by the Thunderbolts prevented Myri from having two quality shots. Vineland somehow keeps the ball in play. Chip back into the attack zone for the Fighting Clan. Two players falling. Nothing is called that I can see, and you can see the despair, and now we have an injured player.
Myri's.
Yeah, Claude Myri Jr., let's take a look at what happens here. He goes for the ball.
I think we're going to be blocked off. Yeah, we were blocked off by a coach. Well, the flag went up. I don't know if he called offside. Myri took a lot of contact there.
Apparently we are no worse for the wear. So what is the situation now? We have a free kick. What do we have? Oh, it's throw in for Vineland. Ball is loose. That just missed. Again, that was a bit of an optical illusion, but it went past the net. So Vineland came very close to winning it there. 2:15 left.
That is Tommy Greco. He will take the goal kick from Millville.
And they chip it through. It's going to be cut off by Bernhardt. Now cut off by Millville. Scott. He meets up with two players and he goes down. Ball is taken by Ocampo. Oh, did you see how quickly? That was great by Riley Andrews. He came out of nowhere and took the ball.
I'll tell you, they're really letting them play in overtime.
That's what you call effort, though. Andrews came out of nowhere to collect the ball for a second.
Cool. And Pepe just tried to kick the ball to his teammate and hit him over coach. And hit him hard. You see, right at the end of the bench in the blue shirt, got nailed with that.
All right, Millville gets it, tries to send it up the other way. Gonzalez tries to get it going. Now Millville does send it, but it's going to be Bernhardt who wins the race to the ball.
He's going to kick it out. Less than a minute to go in the second overtime. I actually thought that was over.
Yeah, it looked like Vineland kicked it out.
I think Vineland just pulled one.
Okay, well, nonetheless, they have the ball. They charge forward, going along the left side. And who kicked it out is the question.
I believe Baldwin. Yeah, Baldwin sent it out.
All right, so we have a throw-in with 34 seconds. Vineland throw-in.
Yeah, Vineland's taking their time.
Now they switch who's going to throw the ball in. And that's going to be headed out of bounds. That will probably kill most of the clock now.
Millville's got to really hurry here.
I don't think they're in any kind of
hurry. Millville at this point looks like they're playing. Well, no, I don't. Well, maybe you didn't realize how much time was left.
Not a smart kick, but a good defensive play. Two good defensive plays, because that was dangerous. Vineland really had a chance to come up and do something with that. But there's the horn to end the game, and it's going to end up in a 1-1 draw. Well, we definitely got our money's worth. Of course, we didn't pay to get in, Ariel, but
I don't know.
that's true too.
I don't know how it works.
No, I think
football you pay to get in.
Yeah. Yeah, the fact that they play at a stadium, I don't think has anything to do with any admission here. But these two teams really battled all the way through. And I'm not sure what's going on there.
No, we're just getting a little hello to the camera.
Okay. Greco posing. Yes. How you doing? Coach is trying to get everybody organized.
Yeah, they're trying to get through the line because it's 6:41 and the girls are supposed to kick off at 7.
Yes, we're coming back there. I'm not leaving.
We're just starting to get the handshakes.
Now, this was quite a battle, but we expected it. Both teams really going at it throughout the game. Vineland, for the most part, I think had the better scoring opportunities. They kept the pressure on pretty well, but Millville responded when they had to. The scoring summary again in the second half, both goals occurred. Chase Bermudez drilled one home at 9:09 of the second half. And then at 20:31, the perfect shot by Riley Andrews, who got Millville's first goal of the season, and comes at a perfect time to at least get the tie for the Thunderbolts. So we'll take the quick time out here, and again, our final score 1-1 Millville and Vineland. We have the girls' game coming up in a little while, so stay with us here on Quinn Broadcasting.
This has been a QBC television production, in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast Cable Channel 22, and live streams its programming on Facebook and YouTube. All rights reserved by Quinn Media and QBC, programming that serves the South Jersey market.